We're going to start now. We're just fixing some of the sound issues. And for the people at the back, there's still some seats in front here. So in the second row, there's still 3 or 4 seats in the second row if you want to sit. Don't be shy. You can sit in front. Dinosaurs. Okay, we were thinking of giving you a video with the rector, but that will come a bit later as these guys are still sorting out the sound. So we're going to start. I'm first going to hand over to Professor Henry Krokamp, the Dean, and welcome.
Thank you. Yes, die ding is 'n bietjie groot. That's it. Do we speak with these things on? Can you hear me? Nee, man. Okay, good morning, Dumelang. Mulibwanji. Hey, I'm glad you're live because that's what we do in the EMS faculty. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Henry Krokamp. I'm the Dean. But you see, on all the programs, I'm not there because I'm only the Dean for 5 more days. You can check my hair grow and all my middle path and all that. So they said, hey, oh, Toppy, you look a bit too old for this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hand over to a youngster. But he's not looking that young. He's more grey than I am. So I don't know. Something went wrong there. But no. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being a student in the EMS faculty. You made the right choice. Now, that's not as I've said, when you've got problems in the next weeks, I'm not going to be here. And therefore, I said, let's show you the person that you're going to talk to. And this person is Professor Philippe Burger. Now, Philippe Burger is an economist. Now, you will know economists, it's a very difficult trade because you listen to the Ramaphosas and the Zumas and all those, and you make some predictions, and then you might be wrong. And then you look like a fool. But he's so well versed in being an economist. He was a Fulbright student. Now, the word fool, it's fool. Bright, what does that tell you? He's got something up here. So, and he worked with one of the top economists in the world, Jeffrey Sachs. And he went over to America. When they saw him there, what they did is they said, gee whiz, but this Okie knows something, huh? So what we will do is we will pull him into the IMF, International Monetary Fund. So all of a sudden he's working with money as well, and he's pinpointing policies. And therefore, you're quite lucky to have a person like Professor Burger to be your new dean. As from Tuesday, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your new dean, Professor Philippe Burger.
Good morning. It's good to see all of you. It's wonderful to speak to people after 2 years online. So welcome, very welcome to the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences. And I'm going to just show you a brief presentation about what you can do here, what you can expect here. And then I'm going to hand over to my wonderful staff in the faculty who will show you a bit more, introduce you to what you can find at the university, who are the support services and all those types of things. So can we put up the slides, please? Hang on, let me get the right slides. Okay, it is opening up. We're almost there. There we go. Excellent. You can move on to the next one. Okay, so yes, that's the beautiful main building. I think we are one of the universities with the most beautiful main buildings in the country. And are we operating the slides there? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this university was founded in 1904. Okay, so that is quite a while ago, before I think any of us were born. So we have quite a large staff component. We are almost 5,000 people working at this university, and we are basically 42,000 students. So this is not a small university. But we have international programs at this university, and we have international students at this university. So on the next slide, let it just open up quite nicely. So I'm this morning speaking to students also on streaming, also students from our Kwakwa campus, from our South campus, from our Bloem campus. So to all of you, very, very welcome. So that is what these three campuses look like. You know, when I go to Kwakwa, it's always beautiful. You know, it's in the mountains. You have a hard time working because it's so beautiful. But that is a couple of kilometers away. And then, of course, there's the South Campus where we have our extended programs. and then the Bloem campus where we find ourselves currently. So on the next slide, you can see some of the fun things that you will be doing this year. Yes, it's not just hard work, you can work hard, but you also need to play hard. So on the next slide, yeah, it needs to be done. Okay, so we offer you a wonderful campus life. Okay, so unlike some other universities, we actually have a campus. And there's a lot of things that you can do on this campus. You can see all of the things you can do. You can do sport, you can do academic life, there's cultural life, there's social life, all of these things. And it is also very near the Bloem campus is very near to the shopping centers, so you can do some shopping there. So, but we have all wonderful facilities on our various campuses. So on the next slide, yes, so in the last 2 years we were online. But now we're emerging from our computers. Now we are starting to meet each other in person like we are doing this morning. And you will see that more and more in our classes, and I'm really looking forward to that. On the next slide, you will see some of the stuff we can offer you on our campuses. As I said, we have wonderful facilities. We have lecture halls, a couple of hundred actually, on all these campuses of ours, laboratories, and we have free Wi-Fi on campus. Yes, that's very, very important. You can be busy on your phones all day. And you can continue. We can have labs. We have food courts. We have a shuttle service between the two campuses in Bloem. We have sports facilities, medical facilities. We have library buildings on our campuses. And on campus, everything is walking distance, so you can be very fit and so on. Now, when you look at what makes our faculty very special, you'll see we have an open door policy. So our lecturers are there to help you, to assist you. So don't be strangers. Come and speak to your lecturer. Come and introduce yourself. Do that, and so that we can come and know you. We have practical classes. We have exchange programs with international universities. We even have a summer school that we operate with the University of Bremen in Germany, where we present a module together with them, and our students enroll in that module. We have exchange agreements with Fulda and with Salzburg University of Technology. Those are all great universities that we link up with, and we are busy expanding that as we speak. But other facilities that we have on campus, like a Center for Teaching and Learning, we have Commercio Health, Library and Information Services, and some of them later in the program will introduce themselves to you and give you more detail as to what they can offer you. We have Student Administrative Services, we have the Student Faculty Council, and we have Commercio. You will meet some of these Commercio guys. They are also here today. You'll meet some of them later in what we do here today. So we are one of 7 faculties. I think we are the coolest faculty. Huh? Don't you think so? No? Yeah, I think we are the coolest faculty. You'll come to know us. So on the next slide, you can see we have various programs. So we have a private sector for those people who are mostly interested in ending up in the private sector. If you want to open up your own company, if you want to, or become an HR specialist or work in marketing or someone, I'll tell you more about those in a minute. We have a public sector management for those who are interested in working in the public sector. And as we know, that is one sector in South Africa where there's a big need for good management skills. And you will be needed in future, I can promise you. We have training of accountants, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And then for people who are a bit older, there's the business school and the Center for Development Support. Great. Let's look at the private sector management. So, yeah, you can roll it, and a bit more, one more time. And yeah. Okay, so those are all the BComs you can do on our various campuses. So you will see that there's the BCom without the bracket, and that's a more general degree, but then you have BCom Law, BCom Economics, you have BCom Investment Management and Banking, And guess what? Just last week, that degree got accredited by the CFA Institute. So you can do a lot of these modules that we offer will count for them. And and then it makes it so much easier once you want to go and write that exam to become CFA level 1. So we have that now. Then we have BCom Business and Financial Analytics. That's also a new BCom that we introduced about 3 years ago, and it's a new field that is developing in business analytics. These guys who do the big data analysis, if you want to do marketing with big data analysis, that's the type of stuff that you will learn there. We have BCom Management on our Kwakwa campus. We have then also our BCom Extended programs on our South and Kwakwa campuses. We have also BCom Marketing, Business Management, and HR Management on the Bloemfontein campuses. So you can see there's a lot of options here. You're spoiled for choice, actually. On the next slide, we are going to look at the public sector programs. Yes, the B-Admin programs, the B-Admin Extended programs. So those are offered on both so the B-Admin program is offered on the Bloem and the Kwakwa campus. And then the BCom Extended program is offered on the South and Kwakwa campuses. And there you can see all the stuff that you can do there, public administration and management, micro and macro organizational analysis, municipal management, HRM, supply chain management. That's very important. Public financial management, public policy, monitoring and evaluation, public law. All of those things you can do. In the training of accountants, one more. One back. There we go. So guess what? Our BAC program is one of the best in the country. We are rated by SAICA, which is the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. We are rated as grade 1. Okay, now that's not grade 1 in school. This is grade 1 on top. Okay, that is grade 1 a school of accountancy that we have here. And you can see you can get registration or accreditation with SAICA, SAIPA, ACA. So these are all sorts of associations that you can do or registered with once you are qualified. And South Africa has a shortage of accountants, so that is a very important thing to do. And then in addition to the BAC program, we have also the BCom accounting, where you will also do accounting, taxation, management accounting, and also for careers in accounting and taxation services, financial managers. And there you can see all the accreditation that you can do there, SAIPA, SAICA, ACA, and CIMA. So I'll introduce you now, after my talk here, to the people from our School of Accountancy, and they are the people you can talk to when you want to find out more detail. So what can I do with all these degrees? Well, just so that to give you an idea, with our BCom degrees, you can become an economist or an econometrician. Yes, that you have to say that a couple of times before it, rolls off the lips. But with which you can do economic and risk and credit analysis and so on. You can go and work for the banks, for the National Treasury, financial institutions and so on. Then we have business and financial analysts that analyze businesses, and with big data, that with the fourth industrial revolution that everybody is talking about these days, that is part and parcel of that sort of analysis. We have HR consultants and practitioners, and there too we are accredited with 2 bodies, if I'm correct. So yes, we have, we are on top of our game there. With our marketing, you can do sales and brand management, relationship management, all those types of things you can do. And with BCom law, you can do a wonderful combination of business and law. So that's with the BCom degrees. Then the B-Admin degrees, well, and the public, that's what public managers do in all spheres of government, local and provincial and national, but also on state-owned enterprises. With our BAC degrees, that you can become a chartered accountant. Of course, with what you need to do after also, your BAC, you need to do your CTA and all of that. And but the people who do that qualification, if they are, fully qualified, they become CAs, they become chief financial officers. As they call it, the C-suite, the COO, the CEO, the CFO, all these people with C in front of their title. That's usually on top of the company. It stands for chief, so yes. And then the BCom in accounting, that is, you could be financial accountants, internal auditors, financial and tax advisors. So these are all the things all the sort of careers that our qualifications open you up to. And our qualifications really bring you to the top of your game. I recall one of my honor students, he qualified and then he got a job in London at one of the big financial institutions. And I got an email and he says, Prof, my office looks out over the Tower of London. It's a great view. I said, yeah, the prof doesn't have that view, but congratulations. So yes. Okay, but most of you are already beyond this point. How you calculate your AP score, how the points work for that. We can move on to the next slide. So here's just the admission requirements, the number of AP scores you need, the math requirement, for the various degrees, so for the BCom, the math requirement, and for the business and financial analytics, and for the BAc degrees, the math requirement is a bit more, because, you count a bit more there. And then the B admin degree, where you don't need maths, but you still need 28 AP score. And if you have any questions, the person who you will meet in a minute or two is the mother of our faculty, is Ms. Simone Williams. She is the faculty manager. So there you will find her contact detail and her number. She is the one with her A team to assist you. Okay, now, if you have a good AP score, that's sort of the merit bursary that the university will give you. Okay? It's pretty nice, I think, so that every rand helps, so that helps. Okay, so if we move on to the next slide, there's our Facebook page. Yes, we have that too. And our Commercio's Facebook page, but I think they will tell you more about that when they get to you. And why Koffsies? Well, I thought of just a few quotes that we need to, what is it that we want in life, So there you can see Martin Luther King. He was, almost like the Mandela of America. So he led the struggle for rights there. He said that the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. I think as a faculty we can associate with that. Michelle Obama said, for me, education was power. Okay? I mean, she ended up as the wife of the president of America, playing a big role, and she comes from a very poor neighborhood in Chicago, the so-called Chicago South Side. Mandela himself said, education is the most powerful weapon with which you can use to change the world. Bill Clinton said, in the new economy, information, education, and motivation are everything. So we want to give you a package of all of these things. We say that life is about choices. You choose us, now let us help you develop to think intensively, critically, as Martin Luther King said. Let us help you to obtain this most powerful weapon, as Michelle Obama said, an education that will endow you with the skills and the power to make a huge success of this new economy in which you will find yourself. An economy where you will see, you'll enter one day and you will see this is an economy that will require you to be innovative and to bring ideas and to exploit the opportunities that economy will give you. We want to give you the tools to do that. Not just bare knowledge, but also the skills to think through these things. So with that, I want to thank you, and now I want to introduce you to the HODs and the program directors in the faculty. So I want them to please come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please do so. Then I can introduce you. So all the program directors. Wayne here today? Not? Okay, so. Great. So I'm going to... Yes, let them see your face, Take off that mask that they can see your face. So we start closest to me, this is Dr. Nico Kaiser. He's the HOD of the Department of Economics and Finance, yes. So all economics questions, he's your guy. Then we have Ms. Lizelle Brouwer. She is the program director for the program for chartered accountancy in the School of Accountancy. And then we have Ms. Runel Kleinans. She is in the Department of Industrial Psychology. So yes, they teach you about that. Then we have Professor Frans Prinsloo. He's the director of the School of Accountancy. Then we have Dr. Fanny Koloba. He's the acting head of the Department of Business Management. And then we have Dr. Maeve Biljon, and she is the incoming, like me, we are starting fresh on the 1st of March. She is the incoming new HOD of the Department of Public Administration and Management. Excellent. Thank you, colleagues. Colleagues, now I'm going to hand over to Ms. Henri Muller. Now, Ms. Miller is the faculty's teaching and learning manager. So she is the one who helps to administer and to design all these programs and curricula that you're going to encounter this year. Very welcome here. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Prof. And good afternoon, everyone. It's really nice to see all of your faces. We're just waiting for my slides to pop up as well. Sorry, just have to show you. Okay. So yes, I just want to welcome you as well from the Teaching and Learning Officer's side. So just want to explain to you, you've met the Dean and the incoming Dean, and I want to say a subset of the Dean's office, we've got the Teaching and Learning Office. And I am the Teaching and Learning Manager, and I want to introduce you to the team of the Teaching and Learning Office. And there we go. All right, so the team members, the gentlemen in my office, on the left-hand side here, you've got Mr. Sivuile Nzimeni, and he is our teaching and learning coordinator for the faculty. So you will get to know him if you think of becoming a tutor one day. All right, so in your first year, you will be attending tutorial classes in some of your modules, which I will speak to in a moment. But Sivu is the guy that runs the A-Step program for us in the faculty. So he's the one coordinating all the efforts, booking the venues, arranging and appointing the tutors for you in your classes. Then we've got Mr. Ronald Sinra, so he's our systems coordinator. But I think the biggest value that he adds currently for you is the fact that he's our timetable coordinator in the faculty. So if you've got any questions with relating to your timetables or your test timetables, Ronald's the guy. And then we've got me. All right. For anything else? Thanks. Okay, so I just want to touch on 6 bubbles, things in student support that we focus on in our office. In our office, we are responsible for academic support, research and teaching and learning, but very importantly, student support. All right, and that's where you come in. So I know that you've had the university orientation and heard a lot about CTL, the Center for Teaching and Learning. But in addition to all of those wonderful things that they add, we offer some support to you as well. So the first thing is the one that I spoke about, the A-step tutorials. So in many of your modules, for example, first year economics or first year business management, accounting, there are tutorials scheduled. And these tutorials go on into your second year, some even into the third year. So these tutorials are special sessions in addition to your lectures. Okay? So we appoint tutors that can assist you. They work through the work with you in a more practical-based, smaller groups. All right, for those of you that are not quite comfortable yet with asking questions, but we hope that you'll get there. But smaller groups, okay. So that is the tutorials, and as I said, one day, if you're a senior student, you can apply to become a tutor. Please do, you get paid. All right, and it's a wonderful work experience. We always say, you really learn once you become a teacher. Okay, so really want to encourage you to look out for that opportunity. Then, a second layer of support is the program-specific support that we run from our office. Now, program-specific support, sorry, I have to stand still. Program-specific support is a support initiative that we've developed for our students, program-based, per program. So we want to connect you with your peers. So students studying HR, we want to connect you, create a community for you. Students studying BCom, create a community for you. Students studying B-admin, you get the hang of it. All right, we want to connect you with each other and encourage you to learn together. So that's the first function, creating that learning community of the program-specific support that we offer. For those sessions, you will see Sivuyile. He will be communicating with you, dividing you into groups, assigning a tutor or an assistant, a mentor actually, to you to guide you in this first year at university. All right, so he will set that up with you. The second layer of our program-specific support is holistic support. So we arrange sessions where we are going to invite you and say, listen, this one is going to be on time management or exam prep, how do I prep for exam, those type of things. And then the third level to the program-specific support is where we have established a student advisory board. So this student advisory board consists of industry experts, people out there, all right, that we invite to come and talk to you, and we ask you to ask them questions. So we will be arranging these sessions, so that's why we do this per program. For HR, we've got an HR specialist, economics, an economist, things like that. So please look out for the communication that will be coming from Sivu to you in arranging these sessions. Then, CTL. I know that CTL is actually a little bit later on the program, but I think the lady is not able to make it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about CTL. So apart from what we offer within the faculty, the Center for Teaching and Learning, so central advising, offer individualized advice for you. All right? So if you've got a question about where do I find a certain resource or a certain division, I have this problem, I need this help. They can refer you. They can assist you. They can refer you. Definitely, they present brilliant workshops on, for example, time management. You will see time management pops up a lot. All right, so time management workshops that they present, etc., etc. So I think the big thing that I want to say with regards to CTL, apart from the things that you already know, is if you've got a question, you don't know who to ask me. All right, and I will refer you, okay, to the right people. Then, okay, as I mentioned, class and test timetables. If you're struggling to understand your timetable, if you see you've got a clash somewhere or you think you've got a clash somewhere, we will support you. That's Ronald. Then what we also do is student tracking. So we look at the data. So we track our students, so all our first-year students, all our students, and we monitor your progress. So please don't be surprised if after 4 or 5 weeks or so, you get an email from our office saying, listen, you're doing really well, keep it up. Or, listen, it looks like you might need some assistance, and we will reach out to you. Okay, so please, I'm going to show you the email address where everything is coming from, but please look out for those things. So we really care and want to support you on this journey. And the faculty communication, I'm going to show you that in a moment. We are also responsible for faculty-wide communication. The invite for today was sent by our office. Okay, but I will show you a platform, a formal platform that we will be using for the rest of your academic career. Thanks. So, while I have the chance, I have to use this opportunity, just want to make you aware of some very important teaching and learning related information that you need to be aware of, okay? On each and every EMS Blackboard module, there's a section, if you look there in the label, homepage or lecturer, then policies and guidelines. Please go and click on this. It's the same for all EMS modules, but you have to familiarize yourself with our policies and guidelines. Things like, if you click on it, EMS assessment policy, the e-assessment guidelines, the assessment policy of the university, I should have worn my glasses, and, policy on academic misconduct and plagiarism. Okay, so these are the things, if you're wondering, listen, can I miss this test? Am I allowed to miss this test? Can I get another opportunity? It's in the guidelines. Okay, so please go and read that. And if you have questions, contact me. All right. Next one, thank you. Okay, then the platform for the communication from our side. If it's any faculty-specific communication, the program-specific support that we will communicating to you, this will be happening virtually and online. We will use this organization, a Blackboard organization. So if you go on Blackboard, you don't go to courses, you go and click on organizations, you will see there's that organization, 2022 Economic and Management Sciences students. All right, I know it says Bloemfontein, but we're enrolling everyone from all 3 campuses. Okay, so everyone gets the same information. So please go and have a look and see that you can find that organization. We are finalizing the enrollments as the registrations are winding down, but by the end of the week, all of you should be enrolled. And any further communications will be coming from this platform. Okay. All right, so then the next slide. Yes. Who you're going to call, it's not the Ghostbusters. If you have any questions, guys, I think for me, from the teaching and learning side, we want to be that one-stop shop for you. We are the one-stop shop. If you have a question, you don't know who to ask, please ask us, okay? If we can't assist you, we definitely know who can. So please take down our contact details. We are situated in Flippy Groenewoud Block D, all right, the FGG 269. All of us are sitting there. So it's on the 2nd floor. So if you have any questions, please come and pop in. We would love to help you. And then I think in conclusion, I'm very excited for you. I think you made the right choice for being in the EMS faculty. But yes, this is just the beginning. That quote says, you didn't come this far to only come this far. This is the start of an exciting, very exciting new chapter in your life. And I really want to ask you and encourage you to know that you are not alone on this journey. All right? So we've got a lot of resources, a lot of initiatives to connect you with each other, to connect with us. So please reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.
Afternoon, first years. Afternoon, our leaders. Afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well in this day. My name is, I will start by introducing myself. My name is Onarine Murauzi, and I work under Commercio. My portfolio is advertising and promotion manager. I was doing my undergrad in the past 3 years. I was doing BCom in entrepreneurial management, and then now I'm doing my honors in business management. So I will be your MC for session 2 of our welcoming session. Allow me to call from the Department of Psycho and Social Support, Mrs. Elizabeth Msadu, to come and give us the information that has to do with all the COFSI's support services. May you join hands as she ascends the stage. I'm sorry for that. It seems as she's not here. We're gonna move to our next speaker of the day. From the library services, allow me to call Mr. Malatsoli Sipoko. Can we please, as he ascend the stage.
Share my slides. Yes, fine. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mulatudi Sipoko. I'm from the library services. So I'll just give you a short overview of the services of the library. Welcome once more. So we have the UFS libraries, the circulation services, our faculty librarians, the levels in the library, and you can join us on our social media. So we have 5 libraries, 3 on campus here, and the one at Kwakwa, that is TK Mupedi Library, and we have one at the South Campus, the Neville Alexandra Library. And our circulation services, the circulation desk you'll find at level 3. Then the library card is your student card. You can only access books through your student card. We have books at the circulation desk. Those are your prescribed books. You can only borrow those books for 2 hours, but if you still need them, you can renew them. And then we also have the M-readers. We have the photocopy services. It's 50 cents per page, and then you have to insert or deposit the money at the cashier. So it takes 48 hours to reflect on your student card. And then we have the inter-campus services. So when you look through the library catalog, which you call the COFSI, if maybe you'll find that we don't have a book at the Sasol Library at the main campus, but we do have one at Kwakwa. So you can request that book at the circulation desk. So you just give them your details, and then they will contact you when the book has arrived. We also have the self-checkout system where you can check out the books The circulation staff at level 3 will assist you and they will train you how to use the the self-checkout system. And then with the COFCCAT, it's our library catalog where you can search for books, the e-books and the journals. We also have the drop boxes at the 2 entrances of the library. And then just to introduce our faculty librarians, for EMS, it's myself, Mulatu Disipoko. For education, it's Meronet Frey. For law, it's Zinakile Wellington Sotu. And then for NAS, it's Me Kikhumuditso Puti and Me Khadibulai Moshotwa. And for humanities, is Mr. Sihle Blose and Mr. Lee Goliath. And then for medical library, we have Me Elma van der Merwe and Me Ana Malifu Anamo Posho. And then for theology, we have Matlaka Mulepo. And then we have our after-hours librarians. It's Mr. Uyenze Diseko and Ms. Tuto Khosima. Thank you. And then with our levels, we have books on level 5 and level 7. So books on level 5, they start from 0 up until 399. And then books from level 7, it's from 400 to 800. And then also the 900s are at level 5. But at the moment, level 5 is under construction. But if you need a book from level 5, you can request it at the circulation desk, or you can check me at level 7. I'll be able to assist you. So the librarians at level 5 have moved to level 7. Thank you. So our physical layout, when you enter the library, we have 2 spaces there where you'll find the leisure reading books. And then we also, at level 3, we have the circulation desk where you can borrow the prescribed books for 2 hours. And then level 4 is administration block. We also have training rooms there. So we can have also books on level 5 and 7. And level 6, we have interlibrary loan services, but it's only for postgraduate students. We also have the postgraduate center. It's only for postgraduate. And then level 8, we have journals and the audio visuals. You'll find when you borrow a book at level 5 or level 7, it says the book is accompanied by a CD or a DVD. So you'll find those DVDs and CDs at level 8. And then this is our area. So you can join us on social media. And then I have also, I think 4 questions. I have 4 goodies. Or I will leave it to the manager to take the questions. Also, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best on your studies.
Thank you, Mr. Molatoli, for all the library services information. And as we proceed with our program of the day, we are going to call upon Mrs. Tandeka Masiko from the Student Academic Services. May we all join hands as she ascends the stage. Okay, it seems as she's not here as well. We're gonna proceed with our program. And now we're moving to the next speaker of the day. We have Mrs. Ritabile Makere, and she deals with first year orientation program. I hope you guys have been receiving some first year t-shirts. I'm gonna call upon the person who's responsible for that. Can you please all join our hands as she ascends the stage?
Thank you so much, Ona. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to introduce myself. I am Rotabile Makere, speaking on behalf of Ms. Litwenyane, our first year orientation officer for student affairs. She could not make it today, so she asked me to speak on her behalf. I would like to just start by saying to our astounding first years, class of 2021, welcome to your home for the next 4 to 5 years. I am very excited to talk about and present our first year Gateway Orientation Program for 2022. Unfortunately, I was very late with the slides, so I'll just have to be verbal about it. Sorry for that. Basically, orientation creates the opportunity for students to learn how things work in the university and to meet and make new friends. It is meant to help students feel excited about starting a new journey in university, and it smooths the transition to campus life and the independence that comes with it. On our first year orientation program, we have our Gateway Orientation on the first, which started on the 7th of February, and it continues until the 31st of March. This is accessible 24/7 to all students who are registered on our Blackboard program, Blackboard organization. For students who cannot access it, please email Ms. Litwenyane at litwenyane@ufs.ac.za. Alternatively, if you cannot reach her or get a hold of her, send Retabile Makere at ufs.ac.za an email. On the 20th of February, we had our Gateway Sports Tournament, which we believe created an opportunity for our first year students to make new friends and build meaningful relationships with peers. Starting from the 14th of February, we've been having our campus tour every day during the week at 9, 11, and 3 p.m. This is meant to acquaint our first year students with the campus so that they do not get lost when they have to find their classes and where to go. Even it also assists with the library services. Our Gateway buddies, which are normally dressed in t-shirts that look like this. If you see them on campus and you find yourself lost or maybe you forgot where your class may be, do not hesitate to stop them so they can assist you with anything that you might need on campus. Tomorrow we will be having our last campus tour, but you will need to arrange with one of the Gateway buddies at Steve Biko building just to make sure that someone can accompany you during the campus tour. This past weekend, we're excited to inform you guys that we had our very first inaugural Dream Walk event, which captured many students' aspirations and dreams. And thank you for those first-year students who joined us this weekend to make the event a success. Our office also encourages students starting from second year, to get involved in peer mentorship programs, which can be found under Blackboard organizations. We also encourage our students, especially those in residences, to join colleges, and for those who are commuter students, the off-campus students, to join day residences so they can be abreast with everything that is happening all over campus. In closing, please remember there's a place for everyone here at UFS to learn and be acquainted with programs that might interest you. As you pursue your own path, please remember who you are and why you are here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Ritabile. And as we're moving forward with our program of the day, I would like to call upon Mrs. Simone Williams to come and give us the general rules and the procedures under the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences. As she's already here, but can we all welcome her? Thank you.
Thank you very much, students. A lot of you might know me from emails. I am Simone Williams, the faculty manager for the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences. So I am here to remind you of the rules that you guys need to follow and what you should be aware of. I'm just waiting for my presentation. Okay, firstly, I would like to start off. As you heard this morning, we have different departments and different contact persons within the departments. So depending on which degree you are registered for, you can contact any of the contact details on the screen now. We had a talk, so I am in the Dean's office. The first number will be mine. We had a talk from Mrs. Annery, who is in the Teaching and Learning Office, the School of Accountancy. The details are there for everybody who's doing accountancy-related degrees, as well as business management, public management, and so when you contact those individuals, they will be able to give you subject-specific information. But if you need assistance with higher level queries, then they are referred to my office. Thank you. Okay, I need to remind you that you must be mindful that each program and some modules have prerequisites. Please acquaint yourself with the prerequisites for the modules. Because remember, for instance, if you fail first year accounting, you will not be able to do second year accounting. So please do familiarize yourself with all the prerequisites that is applicable to you in your qualification. There's just another list of prerequisites. They are all confined in the faculty rule book, which I would urge you read as soon as possible, because you need to stay abreast of the rules and regulations so that you know what is applicable to you. Okay, so I get a lot of questions where students register, and then later on, just register for any other module as the curriculum changes. So I need to emphasize, you guys are the class of 2022, which means even if the curriculum for your specific qualification changes, you will forever follow the curriculum of 2022. So if maths was not compulsory in your curriculum and it becomes compulsory next year for those first years, that does not apply to you. Otherwise, you'll have a problem when you have to graduate and you'll be missing some modules. It's also your responsibility to make sure that as a student you are registered correct. Please note that we know you were struggling with your online registrations. Please make sure you know what your curriculum looks like and confirm that with your proof of registration. And if there's a module that is missing or a module that's omitted, please contact my office so that we can assist you with correcting that mistake. I've attached the link of the Economic and Management Rulebook. Please make sure, like I said before, you know the rules as pertaining to your program, pertaining to the faculty, and pertaining to the university. Those are my contact details. Like I said, I am Simone Williams, and if you need to reach me by email, you can email emsadvice@ufs.ac.za. Okay, then just another note from the MBT office. All students who received more than 64 for the NBT test or who are found to be proficient, they do not need to register for the module EALE 1508. If you registered for it and you were found to be proficient or you passed your NBTs with more than 64, please make sure that you cancel the module. You will therefore be exempted for it. You do need to do UFS 1504. It's a university-wide module that you need to do, but in a case where you are registered for your second qualification, you do not need to register that module, but we will have to do an exemption before the time. Okay? Please make sure that you understand that there are progression rules in the faculty as well as the university. So the progression rules is outlined in the link that I will send through to you guys. It explains how many modules you need to pass in order for you to move over. This is very serious because this might lead to you being academically excluded if you do not meet the minimum requirements. What is academic exclusion? It is when you didn't meet the progression rules. Let's say BCom Accounting says you must pass 48 modules in order for you to move over to your next year, and you fail more than that, you will be excluded from the program. You will need to appeal. Your appeal will need to be heard and approved, and if it is approved, then you can only carry on with your studies. So please make sure that you acquaint yourself with the progression rules. Okay. Then I'm gonna just quickly share with you a couple of frequently asked questions that I get from my office, just in case you were wondering about them. And a little bit later, after Commercio has spoken to you, we will open the floor for questions if you needed clarity. So I get a lot of questions of, ma'am, I've been accepted at Rhodes and at UFS. Can I register at both universities at the same time? Unfortunately, you cannot. You will need to decide. And you must make sure that you are not registered at two institutions at the same time because that is not allowed. I also get the question, if I am a B admin student, and I want to do BCom Economics next year, does it mean that I only need to add the economics module and get a second qualification? Unfortunately, you cannot. You will need to complete your first qualification, reapply for the second one, and then we will see if you meet the requirements for the second one. Remember, if a qualification is completed, you can only carry on 50% of the relevant modules to the new qualification. Please bear that in mind. Also, another question that I keep on getting is, I am currently in my first year of study. I am registered for accounting, but I'm enjoying economics more. Can I make a change of qualification? Please remember, the rule has changed. From this year onwards, you are only allowed to change qualification after your first year of study. Second year of study, third year of study, you will not be allowed to change. So for this group sitting in front of me, you will only be allowed to change a qualification by the end of this year. So really think it through and decide if you are where you want to be. That is all from my side for now. I'm going to hand over to Commercio, who will have a chat with you guys. And then later on, if there is any questions that you are worried about, you can give a shout, and we will try to answer you as best as possible. Thank you.
And that was our faculty manager. Thank you so much, Mrs. Simone Williams. And moving forward to the last speaker of the program, we have our CEO, the chairperson of Commercio, which is Mr. Sean Anderson Masemula. Can we all join hands as you ascend the stage?
No, thanks, program director, I want to thank also the mother of the faculty for allowing me this opportunity to introduce not only Commercio, but to also speak about what we are about. Okay, let me just. Okay, yes. So Commercio is a student body that was established within the faculty. And I'd just like to say this. So acknowledgement has been made to various staff members and departments. This was back in 2009 and 2010. Now, after these acknowledgements were made and consultations were done, and all staff members contributed their views as to why we need a student body to represent the faculty. So, I mean, I'm thinking they saw that obviously they can't do all the work on themselves, and they thought, okay, we cannot impact a generation we do not understand. So the best thing is to establish a student body that's going to be there for students and represent student issues and represent all student matters to the faculty. So we sort of are a bridge between you guys and the management. And we were appointed by the management. I would also like to acknowledge our facilitator and our coordinator, Ria Pakis. We appreciate you so much. And I'd just like to talk a bit about Commercio. So basically our vision as Commercio is to be cognate of all student associations within the University of Free State, and as to be defined role as the student representative body of the EMS faculty by being on the forefront and advocating for the best interest of the faculty, students, and all other bodies within institutional activities, student life and information distribution, together with building a well-rounded faculty graduate who is able and exposed to aspects of academic, critical, and intellectual thinking and engagement in essence. And our mission, basically, is to serve the faculty by promoting excellence and creating a sense of belonging and mutual fellowship among students of the Faculty of EMS. So it's not only myself, we are a team of 8, and I would like to be allowed and given the opportunity and the platform to introduce all of them so that you guys can meet them, because they're all very crucial. So when you're facing an issue and maybe you don't feel comfortable with going to Rehabetwe Parkies, or you don't feel comfortable with going to the mother of the faculty, Ms. Williams, you can come to us and you can lay your issues with us and we will go to the faculty for you. So basically, we are your help. We are here to serve you guys. We are here to represent you guys. And we are not the SRC. I know we might wear the same blazers, but we are not the SRC. We are an independent body. So I think allow me now to introduce some of my members. I'll start obviously by introducing Unarin Malaudzi. Guys, please come to the stage so that they can all see you. Unarin Malaudzi is our marketing officer in charge of advertising. So just give her a round of applause, guys. No, thanks. Next up, I would like to introduce the Vice Chairperson and the Vice CEO, as well as the HR Manager of Commercio, Mr. Kabelo Masakola. No, thanks. Next up, I'd like to introduce the person who's in charge of international students. So everything that's related to activities, programs of international students within the institution and also within the faculty, she's going to be dealing with the issues and everything. So let me introduce Nokolo Radebe. Please give a round of applause, guys. Next up, I'd like to introduce, he calls himself Mr. Ino, because he's the innovations officer. He's our brains. He's the one that brings about innovative solutions to our team and also to the faculty to promote excellence and academic excellence, most importantly. So allow me, guys, to introduce to you Kamohelo Modise. Give him a round of applause. And I'd like to apologize for the 3 other members that are not here. Is Prudence outside? Okay, I'm told one member is outside who's controlling something. I'll introduce them to you guys so that you know them. Our finance officer is Prudence Sibase. And we also have what is it? HR manager. Is it HR manager? Admin officer, which is Mbalentle Mvundla. And we also have our PR and marketing officer, who is Happy Mofokeng. And they are currently not here, but should you guys go to our pages, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram, you guys will be able to acquaint yourself with them. So guys, we are here to represent you guys. These wonderful people here are here to represent you guys. Any of your issues related to your academics, even if you have ideas, guys, ideas in which how we can like improve the faculty and promote academic excellence within the faculty, these are your people. Please reach out to them. Please love them. Please be kind to them. When you see them on campus, greet them, please. So yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you, guys. And lastly, guys, I just wanted to say we have food packs, not food packs, but packages that we would like to give to you guys at the end. But there's something important that I forgot to say. Guys, we're going to have programs. We're going to have a lot of programs that we're going to be hosting this year. And would like you guys to participate in those programs and activities. These are a wide range of activities, from academic also to fun activities that we'll be hosting throughout the year. And would like you guys to support, would like you guys to back us also so that we can have a successful term. Because with your support, we can have a successful term. We're here to serve you guys. We're here to help you guys adapt to the environment and to the faculty and to everything that you need within the institution. So I don't know, I think I'll give to the program director now, and maybe at the end we can have maybe a question session whereby we can ask you guys a few questions if you still remember what was spoken about today. And to those who remember, we can give you food packs. Should we do it now? Okay, let's do it now. Let me take this thing out. Okay. Let me start with asking the first question, guys. I hope you guys were paying attention. I hope you guys were being attentive. The mic is here to move around for those who have the answers. I'll just ask the first question. Who is our current dean? He was here, he introduced himself. Who remembers our current dean? So I think I'll open the floor. Guys, this was like an hour ago. Come on, guys. Okay, I see hands here. I can't see at the back. I see a hand there. Yes.
Our current dean is Philip Berger.
I can't hear that.
Philip Berger.
Oh, fantastic, guys. Let's give her a round of applause. No, thanks. You will have your package. It's right here. And I think just please don't leave yet, because maybe we'd like to take a photograph of you guys, all the winners, and post you guys on our pages and everything. Yeah. Okay, guys, moving on. Yeah, you guys are paying attention. This is good, eh? So I said something earlier. I said Commercio is a group of how many people that are here to serve you guys? Okay. Okay, I'll allow the people to choose. I'll allow Cabello to choose.
8 people.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, yes. Well done, well done. I don't know what's in there. Surely it looks nice, like a couple of things. Huh? Okay, let's go to the third question. Guys, someone was referred to as the mother of the faculty here. Someone was referred to as the mother of the faculty. Okay, so I'll allow the program director to choose.
It's Miss Simon Williams.
Oh, fantastic. Ah, that's good, hey? Hey, people are paying attention. This is good. Okay, guys, I think, is there one pack left? Okay, let me just ask a general question. Because I see many of you probably forgot what was being spoken about today. Just answer me this question, guys. How many faculties do we have in this university? Let's speak some people from the back, guys. Some people from the back, eh? Okay, that guy there. How many faculties do we have? Can you name them as well?
We have 7 faculties.
Okay, please name them.
The Faculty of Law, the Faculty of EMS,
I can't hear that, sorry.
the EMS faculty,
Yes,
the Nurse faculty,
yes,
the Health Science faculty,
yes,
the Faculty of Education,
yes. Come on.
the Faculty of Humanities,
Okay.
and
Come on. One more.
the
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to
Health Science.
move. We need a
Okay.
winner here.
Health
Shine,
Science.
We need a winner, guys.
shine,
We
shine.
need a winner, guys. Who
Shine.
else knows?
We have some students who are sitting down here and they're complaining. So should I just?
Okay.
We have some.
I see the lady there with the hand up.
Okay.
Yes. Please, the number and name them, please.
Should I stand up?
Yes, please stand up.
We have the Faculty of Humanities, Faculty of Education.
Okay, wait. Just what number? How many do we have first?
7.
Huh?
There's 7 of them.
Okay, we have 7, okay.
Okay, we have the Faculty of Humanities, Faculty of Education,
Yes.
Faculty of Theology, Faculty of Economics and Management Science.
Okay. Come on. Guys, you don't read your prospectus. Guys, come on, guys.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to get lost on campus,
Sean?
guys.
Yeah, we have a hand here.
Okay, Cabelo's giving it to someone that side.
We have 7 faculties, humanities,
Yes.
EMS,
Yes.
health,
Yes.
education,
Yes.
agriculture,
Yes.
theology, law.
No, thanks, guys. Congratulations to you guys. Please don't leave. I think a picture will be taken of you guys, and you'll be posted on all social media pages. And guys, okay, I might have a surprise. Maybe I'd like to just tell you guys something. If you can go to the Commercio page now, guys, now on Instagram and on Facebook, the first 25 or the first 30 people to follow us, something might be there for you. We might do something for you guys. The first 25 to 30 people to follow us, something might be there for you. Commercio on Facebook and Commercio on Instagram. So I challenge you guys. And thank you guys. I'm going to hand over to the mother of the faculty now. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Students, we are almost at the end of our program. The sound has been restored, so we are going to listen to the video of our VC, Prof. Peterson. After that is done, we will go and enjoy the day and go and be productive. Yet again, welcome to EMS. You made the right choice by coming here. If you have any questions to whatever was said here today that you don't feel free to ask now, please, you do have our contact details. We are there to assist you. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of the Free State. I'm sure that the past 2 years have not been what you anticipated it to be. But here you are. You have managed to realize your dreams despite the challenging circumstances you have faced during the COVID-19 pandemic. Your experience, where you had to cope with the challenges and the ever-changing circumstances has already gone a long way towards equipping you with the skills that will be invaluable in the future. I believe that the lessons you have learned will help you build a strong foundation for your future. I know you will make an impact in your field. As a residential university, we welcome our staff and students back on campus in 2022 to learn, work, and socialize in a way that minimizes risk, but still provides our students an on-campus student life. Classes will be presented on campus, except for a few qualifications that will be presented in a blended format. All our first-year students will attend classes on campus. It is very important to us that you have an on-campus experience of student life. Our registration process remains online. We have found that our online registration system works well and allows our student to tailor the registration process to their needs and schedule. For the safety of our staff and students, and to best move forward with all university operations, the University of the Free State Council approved the COVID-19 regulations and required vaccination policy at the end of 2021. Although the university does not force anyone to be vaccinated, you can only access our campuses if you are vaccinated. We understand that vaccination does not eliminate all risks, but it does lessen the severity of illness. Therefore, we need your help to create a caring environment in which students can return to class and enjoy the rich social life we want all of you to have. Our required vaccination policy is flexible and accommodating. So please visit our website for detailed information in this regard. I also encourage you to participate in the Gateway Orientation Program, as it is purposefully designed to orientate our new students effectively to the university environment, and in this way assist you in your transition to higher education and university life. While we will always do our best to reach out, it is also your responsibility to remain informed. Therefore, you must make sure that you familiarize yourself with the various communication platforms on which we communicate with our students. We look forward to this year, and together we can make it an excellent one. We are especially excited about our return to contact learning so that we can get to meet you in person. Thank you for investing in your future, and congratulations on being accepted to our university and for committing to success. Remember, whatever you do, stay safe. Welcome, and thank you for choosing COFSIS.